Hi, welcome to SBR Sports Picks. I'm Peter Loshak. It's week 5 in college football. Today's Thursday, September 28th, and we are talking right now with Joe Gavazzi from JoeGavazziSports.com. Right now, we're going to break down the Memphis UCF game. So this brings back some not so great memories of last week, Joe Gavazzi, when both of us picked against UCF. We liked Maryland, and of course, UCF got a huge margin win. Of course, Maryland's quarterback Kasim Hill got injured in that game, so that was a big factor there. Still a nice performance, though, from UCF. Now they're coming back here in Week 5 at home against Memphis, and Memphis has gotten really banged up on both sides of the ball. A lot of pretty serious injury issues that Memphis is experiencing. UCF, still an impressive win. I'm impressed by what they did last week against Maryland, despite the injury to Hill. The line's gotten bet up a little bit. It opened about 3.5, and now it's up to 4 or 4.5. My sense is, though, that UCF at -4 has got to be the play, turning around 180 degrees from my opinion on them last week. What's your take on this one, Joe Gavazzi?
Well, apparently it's going to be you and I and the Lone Ranger who bet on Memphis this week because it sure likes UCF as a quality team. So far for the year to date, they're 2-0 straight up in ATS, covering the number by 59 points. But a closer look inside those victories find that the first one was against the Florida International team, the first game under new coach for them, Davis. And of course, they weren't ready to play football back in late August. 4 turnovers, and UCF rolled them 61-17. Last week, in a game where I really liked playing against them because of what I consider to be that phony win, Maryland was going in for a 7-0 lead when Kasim Hill got hurt, and Maryland let go of the rope. That was quite shocking to me because in the win versus Texas earlier in the year as +18, Hill replaced original starter Pegram, and Maryland rallied around the quarterback. Nonetheless, UCF gets credit for that 38-10 win, and that has certainly showed up in the line, a game where Memphis would have been favored in the first weeks of the season. I like the contrary nature of this play and will come in and fade UCF once again in Game 3 in a line where everyone is sure to be on the Golden Knights. They get tarnished a bit this week, and Memphis gets the outright win.
Wow. You're not concerned about all the injuries. That's the thing that mostly concerns me about taking Memphis here is just so many injuries that they've had week 1, week 2, and then last week again.
I am a bit concerned about injuries, but I feel that that is fully reflected in the line at this point. And once the injuries become more public, that may even be more so reflected, shooting the line up to perhaps 5 or even 6 by game time. I'll wait till the last minute, then pull the trigger and watch Memphis win this one outright.
All right, Joe Gavazzi, never lacking for balls when his handicapping opinions tell him that a side has value. And right now he's seeing value with Memphis. The split line 4 or 4.5, +4.5, -106 at Pinnacle is what I'm seeing right now. Joe Gavazzi likes Memphis there. Joe Gavazzi, plug your website.
I'll take Memphis at +4.5 for the SBR video team, but I want you guys to wait till later in the week to get the best value you can fading UCF. The website is JoeGavazziSports.com, and where you want to go is in the news, because there you'll find what it's going to be all about for the next 5 weeks as we hit them upside the head with Spooktober at JoeGavazziSports.com.
All right, thanks so much, Joe. Talk to you again next week.
My pleasure as always, guys. We'll talk to you, Peter. Thank you.
Well, this episode of The Odds Couple is over. But if you give us a like and click SBR's logo at the bottom of the screen to subscribe, then you'll get all the upcoming videos as soon as they come out. And don't forget to take advantage of our website. There's free picks, live betting lines, and sportsbook reviews and ratings guides, and a whole lot more. Check it out now.